Hey guys, what's up? My name is Vic Taylor and today I'm going to be bringing you a review of the Stoner-63. I've previously done a review of it, the link to which will be in the bottom middle of the video at the beginning and end, but I got about 2.5 minutes into that video because I can't remember exactly what I said and I wanted to draw out some points on it just like I did with the MP5K, but I got 2.5 minutes into it and I just got annoyed with it. So I switched it off, and that's bad. I know that shouldn't be what I'm aiming for, but let's move on. This gun request was made by Alil Short XO919, if I am pronouncing that correctly. It's the Stoner-63 with extended mags and thermal sight, Tomahawk, Decoy grenades, motion sensor, Ghost, of which I have the Pro version, Warlord, of which I also have the Pro version, and Marathon. To start off, the Stoner-63, it is a nice gun. For the light machine guns, you usually measure all three of them. I mean, there aren't that many. I'd like there to be more guns in the game overall. But you measure everything up against the M60 because that is the pinnacle, as it were, of the LMG class. The Stoner-63 does very well. It has higher mobility, so even though I prefer lightweight with, general use of anything that is light machine gun-ish because you have lower mobility overall, this does have higher than the M60 and the other light machine guns on offer. It doesn't suffer from damage reduction over distance. It's a 3-hit kill whether you're pressed up close or whether you're on the other side of the map to them. So when I first looked at the gun, before I even started using it, that was one of the things that made it most attractive to me. And I just realised that I wasn't speaking out of my arse in part 1 of this review because I'm repeating the same things. I don't know, maybe I should have more faith in myself, I don't know. But moving on to the attachments, the extended mags. I don't really like the extended mags on the LMGs because they have 40, roughly clip size already. And I feel it's a waste of an attachment because you never really need 60 bullets for what you're going to do. If you do need 60 bullets, either you've run into the entire other team and you're very unlucky, or you're not doing it right. I'm sorry, but if you need 60 bullets to kill 1 or 2 people, you're doing something wrong and you should, get better accuracy, and coming from me, that's saying a lot. The thermal sight. This is the reason I did not enjoy playing this game. The thermal sight, I think, it's a piece of bullshit, to be honest, and I have absolutely no idea why someone would use it. I guess if you're a sniper and you're sitting at the back of the map, it's useful, but I run and gun. Unless you request a different kind of playing style with the class that you request, I've had a couple of them, I believe, and they will be coming to you soon. Unless you request a different playing style, I'm going to run and gun. I'm not going to sit back, I'm not going to camp, I'm not going to change my playstyle for a class. I'm going to make the class, conform to my playstyle. And the majority of times I can do that. The majority of times I can make any class into a run and gun class. Obviously with a few teething problems because nothing's perfect, but I like being able to adapt. And I believe in the FN file review, one of my earliest review videos, that is one of the things that I touched on the majority of the time. I like being able to adapt, and that is how I judge how good a Black Ops player is, their ability to adapt to different guns, different attachments, different situations, etc. But I don't like the infrared sight. I'm sorry, I just don't like it. And I believe in this gameplay that I failed to understand the fact that it was going to have sway, and I was going to have to hold down the left thumbstick to stop the sway. So if you see any crazy ass accuracy from me when I'm aiming down sights, that's the reason, because I have a brain fart and I'm retarded. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Tomahawk's decoy grenades. I don't usually use either of them because I value the grenades and either the concussion or the flashbangs, usually the concussion, but I don't know, I'm undecided a lot more. The Tomahawk, I don't know, I'm not good enough with them to run around and to just tomahawk people left, right and centre. I don't know any of the tomahawk across map spots because, I don't know, that's really not my thing, so I never really got into that. No one falls for the decoy grenades anymore. I'm sorry, they just don't. And it sounds completely different from any of the guns in the game, other than maybe the Uzi. Someone posted it up in the comments that it sounded a little bit like the Uzi, but no one mistakes decoys for real gunfire anymore, and if they do, they're retarded. I'm sorry. They're bad players. Motion sensor. I don't use the motion sensor a whole lot. As I said in my previous request video, I believe the one with the AUG, I don't use my equipment a whole lot. I don't know. Just my tack inserts, and that's fine. But for the motion sensor, it is a gun. Yeah, it's a gun, Vic. It's a gun. It is equipment that you use when you're holding down an area. So I would recommend it for an objective game mode, like for instance domination, demolition. You plant it at a flag or on a bomb site, and then you'll be able to see if the enemy's coming, etc., etc. Though to be honest, I've found that it does take the piss a little bit because so many people run Hacker Pro nowadays, and they can see it, and therefore if you're near to your equipment, if you stay near where you placed it, you're basically fucked, which gives you the opposite of what you wanted when you actually placed it. So I find that equipment does harm me more than it helps me if I'm not using tack inserts. That's just my experience. Ghost. I don't personally like Ghost anymore. One, because I hate people using it against me. I do not like dying because some bitch has used Ghost or Ghost Pro and therefore has not outsmarted me, has not outplayed me. A perk has outplayed me. I don't like that at all. Also, I don't like Ghost because the majority of you guys on YouTube don't like YouTubers putting up gameplay with Ghost in. That's fine, I completely understand that. It's why I don't use the 74U, one of the reasons why I stopped using the FAMAS, etc. It's all good and I completely understand. I'm not having a go at you guys. As I've said previously, you guys are the ones who decide what I put up, so it's all good. But I don't use Ghost anymore unless it's a request or a random class video or a sniper video because I can't snipe and I need the extra help. Warlord. I like Warlord. Warlord is, I think, my second favourite perk behind Sleight of Hand, and to be honest, Sleight of Hand is used by the majority. Everyone loves Sleight of Hand, and Warlord just works for me. I do think, though, that taking off the extended mags on this class and just having Sleight of Hand on it would be better, because you don't need 60 bullets, as I said. Marathon. I would prefer lightweight over Marathon, but it's better than nothing, I guess, because you need something with an LMG to just give you higher mobility, because I just hate it. But yeah, I agree that Marathon, it works well on this class. It allowed me to run and gun, and it's not a good score. It's 19 or 18 and 7. It's not a good score, it's a shit score, but with this gun and this class, I could not do a great deal more. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time, guys. Peace.